guys, this is a beginner's tutorial to Little Talks by Monsters and Men on the ukulele. This is the first song I ever learned, so it is very easy. It's probably the easiest song I know at the moment. And the chords are all basic, strumming pattern is simple, and yeah, and you should learn it very, very quickly. The chords used in this song, if you don't want to learn the chord, if you already know the chords in their song, it's A minor, G, F, C. You should probably skip. I'll put it in the link where I skip to actually teaching the song, but first I'm just going to put on the chords. I'm going to list all the strings for you before I start. This is a G. It's the first one you see when you're like looking down playing. G, F, E, A. So those are the strings, and yeah. The first chord you learn is very simple. It's called an A minor. It looks like this. It is G string, so first string. One finger on the second fret. So yeah, it looks like this and it sounds like this. Then comes an F. It is super easy to transition from an A minor into an F because you don't even have to move your finger from the A minor. You just have to put one down on the first fret on the E chord, on the E string. So it sounds like this. So the way you transition is you go that's super easy because you just have to put down one finger. Whoa! Then it cuts a little hard transitioning. It's easy. You go from the F to the C, like that. So the C is probably the easiest chord ever, aside from A minor. You just have to put, it is A string, so last string, third fret, and it sounds like this. The last chord I'm going to be teaching is a G. It is last string, A string. Second fret, then you go on the third string, second fret still, so both your fingers are on the second fret still, don't move them to the third or fourth. And then you put one finger on the third fret, A string. So it looks like this. And it sounds like this. Those are all four chords that you learn. As you can tell, it's in a super basic song. And it's the set pattern over and over again. Now I'm going to go into teaching strumming pattern, how it sounds all together. So intro is just like, it's the same as the chorus line. It is A minor. So A minor, F, C, A minor, F, C, G. So that's how it sounds. You do that twice, so yeah, it's not that hard. Verses are where it's the easiest part. There is no strumming pattern, it's one strum. Oh, by the way, if I had not just said it, that intro was a down and up strum. It is the easiest strumming pattern ever. If you're a beginner, which this is a beginner's guide, so you probably are, it is, the way that I learned it was just, you take your hand and you go down, down, keep doing that until you can do it quickly, and then it just gets to the point where your hand is totally used to it. Like, I can do it extremely fast now, and yeah, so it's really easy to learn. Just, it takes like, it'll take about 5 minutes to learn this. So the verses are super easy. It is, I don't like walking around this old and empty house. So A minor, F, C, G. So A minor and F are on the first line, so I don't like walking around. This old and empty house is the second line. And A minor and F are the two first, then C, G. So it just keeps going like that over and over again. So it goes, I don't like walking around this old and empty house. So hold my hand, I'll walk with you, my dear. The stairs creak as I sleep, it's keeping me awake. The chorus line is where it goes back into how the intro sounded with the down, up, up, down, up. So you go, A minor, F, C, G, A minor, F, C, G, A minor, F, C, G. And then it actually, the intro is just like the part after the chorus, where it's just do, 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 hey. So it sounds like this. So, the victory gave our kiss, ship will carry our bodies safe to shore. Don't listen to part, the one less part that has a different strumming pattern, you can choose. I've seen covers of people who just do one strum for that part, just like any other verse. I choose, it's the part where it's like, you're gone, gone, gone away. That part, I choose to do a weirder strumming pattern. It's not weird, it's actually just a bunch of down strums. So it's, you're gone, gone, gone away, I watched you disappear. That's not the right chords, by the way. Yeah, so it's, you're gone, gone, gone away, I watched you disappear. All that's left is a ghost of you. So it's like, down, 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 down. So it's like a kind of, and then it gets heavy. And then the part where it's like, wait, wait, that part, I like to do it really, really intense because I feel as though that's like the big intense part. So it's like, now wait, wait, wait for me, please hang around, I'll see you when I fall asleep. Hey. That part, just make sure, like, if you're doing it, don't go too fast to the point where it gets kind of stupid and you begin, like, losing track of chords. I can do it pretty fast now. When I first began doing that, it was a mess. So if you're a beginner, which you probably are, I keep saying if you're a beginner, this is a beginner's guide. Of course you're a beginner. So I would suggest you practice that a couple times, and if it's just too hard, don't do it. It's not necessary. I just like to add that in. Last chorus where it's like, though the truth may vary. I like to do a little strum with my thumb. Though the truth may vary, this ship will carry our bodies safe to shore. So that was my beginner's guide to Little Talks by Monsters and Men. If you have any questions, put them in the comments and I can easily answer them. I can also link you to the chords that I found if you're into like looking at them in writing. And yeah, okay, cool. Tell me if you want any more tutorials on songs. Yay, bye.